How's it? My name is Richard. Welcome to WildStorm Studios, and thank you for joining me for the Best of December 2020 video. So it's been a seriously crazy month. Excited to share with you what's been happening, not only locally but overseas as well. But it's been a phenomenal month for the South African painting community, and can't wait to share that with you. So let's get straight to it. Let's kick things off with some news, and what a crazy month it has been. The happenings within the scene are not only abroad but especially here in South Africa has been phenomenal. The first bit of news being with Big Child Creations arriving in South Africa and finally being made available on the web store for WildStorm Studios, and the response has been phenomenal. It's truly been exciting to see how excited you guys have gotten over some of these products, and I can't wait to see finished pieces being presented up on the Discord. So be rest assured we'll be keeping the relationship with Big Child Creations and moving forward, and we have some big plans for 2021 with regards to brands and products. So stay tuned for more on that front. Then we also had a wrap up of our first online contest for the Discord, which was the painting contest, which was themed Stormy SA. And yeah, it was a fun little project to try and get guys to think out the box, be a little creative. We had a fantastic 4 entries come in, and truly proud of all participants within the contest. Glad to see that there was a wide variety of some comedic, some satirical, as well as some deep understanding of some of the difficulties we've experienced in 2020 and how that related to the theme Stormy SA. So excited about that. Special mention goes out to Jonathan for his entry. We also had a fantastic entry from Natasha, who came in second, I think it was. We then also had Hanru with a fantastic comedic piece in third place, and we had in first place Tian with a fantastic large diorama scene, and truly proud of all the participants. If you want to see the review and discussion of each of the entries, you can go onto our stream archive on the Discord and watch that video there. We also had the incredible and truly heartwarming video Paint and Plastic that premiered on the 18th of December, and the response has been nothing short of incredible. I am truly proud of the South African miniature painting community. I'm truly proud of the work that Tin Toy Productions put into the documentary. I mean, special shout out to the director, Duran, to everyone involved, Justine, Chad, there were so many more, but those are the first names that popped to my mind. Just special shout out to them, because at the end of the day, they held the impression of the South African miniature painting community and the theme of what they wanted to convey across in that documentary, and they did it so stylishly and with so much respect that I have nothing but thanks to the entire team and everyone involved with that production. What's been even more heartwarming is to see some of the comments from the video, and the responses have just left me truly proud, and difficult to put into words exactly how I feel about that documentary. Truly proud of everyone involved. Special shout out to all the artists: Chris, Bainant, JP, Clarence, Mika, all of you. Just proud to have been part of you guys and part of this documentary, and I hope that this is just the start of a new growth in miniature painting in South Africa. So needed to really give some time to that event. It's now currently on, today as of this recording, I think it's about 100 views shy of 10,000 views. So please share it out there, get it out there, and for a South African miniature documentary on YouTube to be encroaching on 10,000 views is just humbling and fantastic, and we can't wait to see what happens with the exposure that this brings. So that is a fantastic wrap up of the month of 2020 with regards to news in the South African painting community. We look forward to presenting more as we progress. There's lots of plans and ideas, so stick around, and let's move on to wrapping up with our best of for 2020. So let's get started. All right, for best of on the Discord with regards to 3D printing, and let me tell you, 3D printing is really taking off. Guys are so involved, so excited about this particular new avenue within the hobby, and what's truly exciting to hear is the phenomenal response to projects that are not only 3D printing orientated, but at the same time SA driven, which is fantastic news. So first up is Portals of Bratver from the guys at Team Sausage Designs. Just fantastic to see what's happening, and within 24 hours of their special offer, pledge level to the South African community only, all 50 slots were taken up, and then within 12 hours of the official launch of the entire Kickstarter campaign, the project went live, and as of this morning I already understand they've hit the second pledge level. So that's just fantastic to hear, and truly exciting news for the 3D printing community, but more so the SA 3D printing community. So fantastic to see. Second up is fantastic work being pumped out of the offices of Duran. Duran's been producing some awesome 3D prints, and this is one of my favorites from the month. What amazes me is how clearly defined and all the details are printed up immaculately. So if you're looking for a local 3D printer who can maybe assist you with your prints, reach out to Duran. Duran also happens to be the director of Paint and Plastics. So yeah, double shout out to the man, and just fantastic prints that he's been producing over the last month, and I can't wait to see more as they improve and come out from Duran's little workshop. So fantastic stuff from Duran. All right, and on to the best of Discord painted pieces over the month of December, and a certain someone has been not only pumping out some fantastic work, but also quite proficient as well, and that is credit to Albert, who's been fantastic in some of the works he's been producing. What's awesome to see is, once again, he's trying to push himself and to improve his skills, and I understand with this particular piece, which is a tiger bust from Luxumbria, was the fact that he painted this one entirely with brush only, so there's no airbrush work in trying to smooth out those blends. And I think it was not only for him to improve his skills, but also as a way to show others who don't have an airbrush that you can achieve the same kind of blends if you are just patient and respect the brush. So fantastic stuff from Albert, and look forward to seeing more from this man's paint room. And second up, but I think running for the prize of the most active painter in the community at the moment, is Duran, once again with this painted piece, which I understand is not only 3D printed by Duran but painted by Duran. Love the bright saturation of colors, love the combination of that purple and the green, and if that's not enough, I think he also placed second in an online contest for this piece. So yeah, Duran, keep up the pace and keep painting up a storm, bud. And my third favorite piece for the Discord comes from the good old-fashioned Mr. Warren McNichol, the boss. Yeah, fantastic stuff from Warren, as always. Love Warren's vibrant use of colors, and not only that, his incredibly fast painting speed. Bastard. But fantastic work nonetheless, and another lovely piece of this Doctor Strange from the Marvel Crisis Protocol game. So fantastic stuff from Warren once again, and look forward to seeing more of that entire set. Go check out his other pieces that he's done in the entire range from that Marvel Crisis Protocol game. And then to add evidence to my statement earlier about Mr. Albert when it comes to his proficient painting prowess, another piece fantastically finished off and submitted in the month of December by Albert. This is a fantastic piece from Scale 75, and just love the use of earth tones, the lovely combination of a subtle green and purple hint into that color scheme, which also then blends into the background. Really enforces a lovely unified palette, and it's a fantastic work once again from Albert. And yet another testament to how folks have been having so much fun in painting up some unique pieces This is a fantastic piece from Tian. Love the excellent use of bright red to create that sort of ambience and object source lighting effect, which is fantastic. And I look forward to seeing Tian's skills improve and grow over the coming years. And it's just exciting to see everyone trying out these fantastic techniques. And that's just a hint of some of the fantastic work that's been on the Discord, and those are our best for the month of December 2020, and I look forward to just having more and more entries to choose from. So excited to see what's been happening, and we'll just simply say keep painting up a storm, folks. Right, moving on to the next section, which is my favorite YouTube videos for the month of December, and I always like to select ones where I feel that you guys gain the best skill ideas and techniques and learn the most from these particular videos. So as usual, tons to choose from. It's just such an active community on the YouTube platform, but these are my 3 favorite YouTube videos from the month of December. And first up, we've got Miniac with his Color is for Chumps. Fantastic video, pushing your understanding of the colors black and white and applying them to a miniature, but not only applying them as a standard black, white and shades of gray, but trying to bring out different types of texture, different material surfaces, so that you highlight technique and skill sets, not only with just applying a white and black gradient. So fantastic video to learn from with Miniac. And that then brings us to the ever contentious Mr. Sam Lens. Contentious because he always seems to try and break the norm, and where everybody else is using excellent paintbrushes, he's using normal Artcraft store-bought brushes and using techniques and approaches that everybody else seems to buckle and trend against. So it's nice to see how he is so adamant with his particular approach and distinct style. But with this particular video, just phenomenal work with regards to creating a non-metallic metal effect, especially on the axe head, but a generally beautiful piece that he created over the month of December. So go check out some of the rest of the videos on that project, and another inspirational set of videos from Mr. Sam Lens. And then another one of my favorites for the month of December, and you know how much I enjoy dioramas and scenes of narrative and incorporating multiple modeling techniques and building processes, and Skeleton did that this month with Don't Talk to Strangers, a fantastic diorama using perspective to create the narrative, because if you see the entire diorama from one angle, you get one sort of vision of narrative of what you think is happening, but once you swing your perspective through to the other end of the diorama, you get a totally different interpretation, which is fantastic. And I love that kind of narrative play when creating these 3-dimensional moments in time. So fantastic piece from Skeleton, great techniques to pick up and learn and be inspired from, and a fantastic video all round. And no month on the Discord with regards to my favorite videos on YouTube can go without another video from Laser Creation World. Just love this man's work, and this time around, obviously a large component for another diorama project that he's working towards. This time it's an M911 truck trailer with some fantastic weathering, chipping, and just incredible techniques used to build this model. And I look forward to seeing the ultimate culmination of this diorama and how this particular vehicle fits into that scene. So another fantastic video from Laser Creation World. All right, and then let's move on to some of the best in the world for the month of December, and that, of course, we like to move over to Putty and Paint, some of the best artists all in one absolute fantastic platform. And my absolute favorite for the month of December has got to go to Connor, painted by Mark Masculins. The master once again just drops the mic on all of us. This time around being heavily inspired by Cedric, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his surname, who is a concept artist for game companies. And if you take a close look, you'll see his image on the top right hand corner of your screen, and in the middle is Mark's interpretation of that particular art piece. And just a fantastic use of brush strokes, lighting, and just building up of volumes of the skin tones. It's just fantastic work, and another jaw-dropping moment from Connor. from Mark Masculins, and once again another member of the Swear Club. You just want to swear at how good this man is. So yeah, another fantastic piece from Mr. Mark Masculins. Next up, from one of my favorite brands, Neko Galaxy, of course, available on the WildStorm Studios online store. But this time around, their latest piece called Test Object Perion, painted by Christoph Redav Kobolchik. I hope I have given his surname justice. But another fantastic piece from this man. Box art for the latest release from Neko Galaxy. For me, what stands out in this piece is not only the harmonious use of colors from the yellows and the greens and the purples, but how he's imposed a direct light source on the back of the green jacket with a yellow sort of tone, and it's just a lovely transition between the two colors, and a fantastic interpretation of the piece. Especially what stands out for me is also the non-metallic metalwork on the blade. Yeah, once again, another member of the Swear Club. And let's make sure we don't leave the ladies out of this, and in this particular case we have a twofold. Pepe Savadra. Well, why do these surnames have to be so damn difficult? But yeah, just another lovely piece by her. It's Bye Bye Baby, painted by Pepe, and I think it's also from Pepe's own bust line of products, which are just fantastic. So if ever you're wanting to explore that range, go check her products out, and we hope to one day stock her brand here at WildStorm Studios. But this particular piece, just fantastic work with the flesh tones and the blonde hair, which is always a tricky technique to pull off. But what's also fantastic is how he's pulled off that sort of satin sheen that you get from that type of jacket material that she's got draped over her shoulders, and then still maintaining that fur texture around her collar. So just a fantastic piece once again, and yeah, just left speechless. So that is your best of the month of December 2020. It's been busy, it's been active, it's been fantastic, it's been heartfelt, heartwarming, and just an all-round awesome month, especially with everything else that's happening around us. It's great to be able to escape to this community and this hobby and have it provide so much for me in the sense of just joy and happiness. So a huge shout out to everyone over the last year. Your support of WildStorm Studios, the feedback has been incredible, and it's your support and encouragement that has kept us alive through this year, and I look forward to continuing forward. And it's only through your guys' support and encouragement that has kept me sane through this past year. I need to give a special shout out and thanks to people like Albert, who had he not pushed me into getting onto the Discord and onto online streaming and getting us out there, I think I might never have done it, just because I am always constantly doubting my ability to do so. But it's through the encouragement of people like Albert and others in the community, with the kind words that you guys share, like Hanru and Tian, and so many more of you guys out there, Christopher. Just fantastic to have your guys' support, and I look forward to doing this for another year in 2021, and let's hope that next year becomes even bigger and better than the previous one. So a huge shout out, a huge thanks to all of you, and I wish you guys all the best for 2021. May it be a better year ahead. And I'm going to wrap up this video with without a doubt one of my favorite artists, if not the favorite artist, but I'm sure many of you already know, Roman Lepat. Once again, just showing how to really broaden this art form and just blow all our minds on a regular basis. This time around, he's used a fantastic tiny, I think this thing is probably approximately, I stand corrected, 15 mils big, which is this little astronaut, which the name escapes me where you can purchase it from right now. But he used this figure in a number of ways, not only to run a contest to inspire others to do the same, but creating these fantastic, marvelous, tiny little dioramas of this figure, interpreted in so many ways, with so many genres and so many color palettes. And it's just fantastic to see And I think what better way to wrap up the month of December, wrap up 2020 with Roman Lepat, just, dropping the mic on all of us and painting up a storm. And I wish you all the same for 2021.